This is the last part of this series, if you will. So you can see I'm just now doing the trees. I actually did the sky, but for some reason my phone wasn't in the mood to play nice. So and as you can see there, I just jumped in progress, piece of garbage. So I'm now just doing the trees now with an artist sponge of all things, because it gives it a nice effect, and it's very easy as well. And don't worry about the painting over the unicorn's leg there. It's easily sorted. I can sort that out when I get round to it. So, and now I'm just doing the lake with, again, watercolour paints, and it's actually not that hard to get a nice effect with watercolours. It's actually quite soothing giving it a nice effect with watery paints, so because it adds a nice effect to the water too. And now I'm just doing the background behind the unicorn. I don't know what got into my phone while I was filming this. It just decided to not film certain parts, so sorry some of you who are looking forward to seeing the full video. It's why this video is considerably much shorter than the previous lot, so sorry this one wasn't split into parts. So but what can you do? So I tend to do the unicorn last, or usually I would anyway. So I've just decided I'm doing the foreground now. I'm doing behind the unicorn's legs, and I'm just just taking my time with it really. I mean, it's sped up for you guys, but it took a while. It did take quite a while perfecting stuff and getting stuff right, pushing back the darks, pulling out the lights, and it did take a while, but it was quite therapeutic at the same time, especially after a stressful day at work. So yeah, now I've moved on to the unicorn, and I took a slightly different approach with the unicorn on the other side of the card, whereas on the front I took a winged unicorn approach, whereas according to a book I own on mythical creatures, this is an Arabian unicorn. But don't go quoting me on it. I know my unicorns, but I didn't know there were different variations of it, so so just doing the unicorn's neck and just doing some nice shading as you do. You got makes it look more 3D. As I said in a previous video, if your kids are going to do this, make sure you put newspaper down, and just be careful when doing so. I mean, it is watercolour paint, so it's not quite as easy to mess up as it would be with acrylic paints, because they can come out dead easily. So, but of course, do be careful if you are going to do so, because you don't want to upset your parents. So put newspaper down if you're really worried about something. If you do consider yourself a messy painter. I'm now doing the hooves. The cute hooves. Very cute hooves. And the eye shines, and now I'm doing the unicorn's horn. So, yep, and there's the stills up. Hope you enjoyed this.